Well, hopefully this will be a better view for you rather than looking at me. You can hopefully just look at the carburettor. Maybe a little bit of me, you know, just a bit over here and a bit over here and a bit around here and a bit there. And yes, I'm crazy. As you can see, I've marked them as I said I would. RM, reverse, rear, middle, and the front one, of course, is already there. So let's get this puppy apart. Let's start with the fun bit, shall we? Down here. Now, I've already taken off a bracket here, which holds the choke. So let me continue to remove these screws. In fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to get a tray because I've got one carburetor there, and all you need to do is drop a piece in it over there. And as I say that, I include my brain cell. Yeah, so let's include a brain cell, shall we, Gary? We know you haven't got one, and that goes there. And let's put all of this shit in this tray, which I still have to deal with. And as I said before, I'm still waiting for a response from Mr. Burl in Fuel Systems as to why his kit is, in my mind, so incomplete. So let me get another tray here. And again, as always, guys, don't go away. I promise I'm still here. Alright, let's do that. Okay, so we got these screws out. And this one. Let's get this one out. Nothing like a good unscrew. Oh, Jesus, that's tight. And that's how she likes it. Nice and tight. That's like the German good and tight, but just a little bit looser. Spring's fighting me. Woo, the spring has actually got some tension in it. Oh, plus. Okay. Oh my God. This spring has rusted away. Oh, jeez. Guys, look at that. God, no wonder that one was having issues as well. Right, let's see what happens when we take this off. I don't want to come off. Fuck off. Oh, excuse me. Can't take that pin off until I undo this screw here. And then the whole linkage comes off as one. So you need to undo this screw here. Go. And now, of course, Rodney pulls out. There you go, Rodney. And I put it back together just so I know where shit goes and I don't lose anything, or at least I reduce the odds of losing things. And I am pretty good at losing stuff, I gotta tell you. Right, and we'll put that in there too. And we'll put these in there. They're all part of this particular carburettor. Oh dear, look at the shape of that. The shape of things to come. Alright, and as I mentioned in the previous video, this doesn't fit well, but it does the job, he said. Now I'm lying. That's the wrong one. Oh, dick-a-dum-dum. It's the 13mm. I don't know what I said in my previous video, but it's a 13mm. Oh, God. Oh, that is so tight. Alright, let's see. Alright, there we go. Oh, at least this one's not rusty. Now this, let me take that seal off, because this is, oh dear, there's somebody's far back pin as well. Man, oh man. Let me take that pin out now. And this is all going to go into the parts washer again, because I think I mentioned it before. But, and you one more time, and me. 11/32 is that. Now I'm taking this out. This doesn't need to be cleaned because we're replacing it with a nice new one. Okay, so that's going to go in the cleaner. We'll do that in the cleaner as well. Okay, and this obviously is going in. Oh, that one's not so bad inside. That's good news. Actually, let me get my basket. We'll give all these things a... yeah, now we'll clean that up. Let's just put that down there for the moment. Alright, let's have a look at the... Ooh. At least this one isn't split. It's very stiff, but it's not split. That doesn't need cleaning. This lot does, and this has the choke piece on it, so don't forget that. Make sure you get it all on the right way round, not like I did on the previous video. If you're not to mention that again. Alright, let's unscrew this. And let's... Oh, struth, brother. That ain't tight. Alright. I'll deal with that in a minute. And again, I'm being texted whilst videoing. I don't believe it. Yes, I could mute it, but it's kind of a... I don't know if I've ever mentioned it before, and I will say it again if I have. I'm retired. I fix people's cars for fun and a couple of extra bucks in the bank. I don't charge a lot. I'm not a shop, and there are certain things I can't do because I'm not a shop. But of course they're always texting me. Again, disappointed with Berlin that they don't supply the spring. Now I'm taking this label off because I am going to put this back into the parts washer, but I will stick my little label on there for the moment. But I still need to... There you go. A bit of brute force and ignorance. We'll put that in there. I'll lay that down. That. Alright, and we'll take this out now. We're replacing the needle. And again, it looks like this needle has been put in too far. We will see when I take it out. With all due respect to you Americans out there, I know your carburetors are probably simpler because you just take out a jet and put a different size jet in, whereas these carburetors have to be set up properly. Yeah, that's not coming out easy. Alright, so I've got the screw out now that holds the needle, but it still doesn't want... Right, if I can get the camera to stay still. Now, I know you've seen this on the other carburetor. This one's slightly different, not a lot. So, if you don't want to watch me go through the same process twice, then I understand why you don't want to watch the video. Just want to show you, as I mentioned before, I'd polish this here and polish the inside here. Also, I cleaned this up as best I could and polished in here as best I could with my Dremel. And now you can feel that. Ooh, that's quite erotic. Ooh. All right, girls, calm down. All right, so what we need to do now is get the needle in here. Let's give it the needle. Now, there is a shoulder here. There's a groove shoulder, whatever you want to call it. That has to be level with this base here. So let me stick it in the hole. Okay, there you go. That's level now. We just need to drive the screwer, or even screw the driver. But they get so upset, these drivers, when you screw them. It's alright if they're female, but if they're a guy, oof, they really don't like it. Okay, so now we have that in there. That's nice. That's done. Let's just tuck this away for the moment. Middle. Alright, next. Let me turn this up and get this on here. And just give me 1 second. I want to make sure I line this up. Hang on, I'm missing a brain cell. And that's the piece I need in there. What do you mean I haven't got a brain cell? Hey, nobody asked for your opinion. Slip that in there. Movie. Let's see if we can just rest that on there for the moment. I just want to... Jesus, come on. I just want to get it in there. I'm not worried about adjustment or anything at the moment. I just want to make sure it doesn't come out. I don't want it to come out of the closet. There's nothing wrong with staying in a closet. In fact, if you want, you can all stay in the closet. One does not care, does one? Alright. And you belong there. Alright. Then we slip that in there. Just for shits and giggles. Hang on a second. No, that's not right. No, that's not right. Hang on. Meet me. Got it wrong, Batman. Hey, what's going on here? Jeez. Oh, maybe that was right, and it just didn't feel right. That's what she said last night. No, it's all right. Turn over. It may not feel right, but it is. Come on, girl. Do an Elton John. Let's go to Brown Dirt Cowboy. All right. That's nicely there. And we won't forget the spring this time, will we? Will we, Mr. Mees? And make sure we get that lined up. And then we'll give it a little screw. That's nothing to do with it. Just get these up with my fingers. You know you like it with the finger up. All this innuendo on this channel, I just don't know why you guys watch it. It's disgusting. It's despicable. As the duck said, holding my hand up on this plate, it's despicable. I think I need to conjure up another joke for you guys. Let me see what I can think of while I'm doing this. Probably not a lot, because I'm trying to make sure I get shit done right. But we will come back with a joke in a little while. Now, what kind of a joke shall we do would be the question. And these can always be repeated to anybody that's stupid enough to listen. Talking of being stupid enough, one forgot this, didn't one? So we undo that screw again, and that one. I was just testing to see if you were paying attention. No, Obviously you weren't, because you didn't let me know. All right. Now we could go back to my childhood and do childhood jokes. Such as, how do you know when an elephant's been in the refrigerator? There's footprints in the butter. Silly jokes, told you. Now this one's relevant. What is orange and comes out of the ground at 150 miles an hour? E-type carrot. Such silly humour, but such fun. Such fun. Alright, let's crack these down and see if we can get the adjustment, or if I've missed something other than my brain cell. Hey, I lent it to somebody, so, you know, come on, it's not my day for the brain cell. Right, here we go, and pinch. Oh, damn. Pinch. Oh, baby. Pinch, and one more. Pinch. Okay, good. All right, and this is all ready now for the choke linkage, and that moves beautifully. There we go. All right, let's plop in. We can't plop that in, but what we can do, actually we can plop the float in. And where is... Oh, there it is, right next to me. No wonder I couldn't see it. And let's get this in, which is the shut off. Let's get this in here. Nice new shut off valve, cut off valve. Okay. Where is my little thingy? Ah, there it is. Whoops. Let's make sure we get this baby started. Come out, so this could be a little tricky. Oh dear. That is, oh dear. Yeah, that's tough. That shouldn't be that tough to get out. Oh boy, let me get my really grippy pliers. You know, the ones that are already here on the bench. These, I believe they call lineman pliers, and I'm assuming that's something to do with the railroads. These are extremely good pliers. They've got all sorts of nice grippy things on them. If you can't grip them with these, you ain't gonna grip them. There you go, see? Yeah, that was in way too deep. Yep, all right, never mind. It's being replaced anyway, but this will make it run better. And I know this customer said he had these rebuilt by previous shop, and I must admit, again, I know I've said this before, I don't like bad-mouthing other shops because you never know, but I really don't think they did what they should have done. And there's not even a seal on that? No, there's not even a seal on this, and there should be. Oh dear. Alright, let's gosh, that doesn't even want to shut. It's so off center. Oh my god. Alright, let's yeah, I know. You're fed up with hearing me say, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, and I'm not perfect. I would never say I am. I'm pretty darn good, but I'm not perfect. And you can always learn. Hell, I'm always learning. As you see when I'm doing this, you know, you forget shit. But when it's in a shop and you're paying them lots and lots of money, whew, it's kind of inexcusable in my book, but oh I'm sure they take the piss out of me too. I don't care. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. Let my thigh. Let's get that off of there. Yeah, hopefully you guys are seeing what I'm doing rather than just the top of my head. And I know I have a very attractive bald spot. Control yourself, girls. Guys, if you're sitting there watching this with your wife, just be thoughtful, because she can't help being attracted to me. Bald fat men are absolutely wonderful. We're very grateful too. Yeah, that don't want to come out. There's me little banger. Oh, jeez. What is it? You put a tool down and you can't find the damn thing, and you know you didn't go anywhere. There it is. And these have these little sleeves on, which I don't think they're going to be needed with the new kit, but I'm saving them just in case. Alright, and does that want to come off? Probably doesn't want to, but it's going to, because I want it out of the way. Alright, now we can put that in as well to be clean. Alright, that is, oh no, then we got this one last thing here. And I also have an ordering for the seals that go on these. Again, not supplied with the kit. Very disappointing. And this thing's gonna bloody well fly, isn't it, eh? Yeah, but it landed, which is most unusual. And pull the washer off. Okay, come on, baby. There we go, push that out, and the spring, we'll just leave that in there. Don't think there's what's left of a seal. There you go. Okay, we don't need to remove that, there's no point. All that, because that's located correctly. Yeah, it's level with the top of the bridge there, which is where it should be. All right, now this, making sure I've got everything out of there. Yep. This can now go in the cleaner and boil it for an hour. So there we go. That's really the dismantling of the middle carburettor. I'll probably do the same on the rear one, just so it kind of completes the video. And then once everything is all back together, we'll be putting them on the car. But prior to that, I will be recording what I have to do for the throttle shaft once I get hold of Mr. Berlin, who has not yet responded to me. So that will be the next bit, getting the throttle shaft in the front carburettor, and then the middle carburettor, and then the rear carburettor. I'm not going to touch this rear carburettor until I have assembled most of the middle carburettor. Again, it'll probably be without the center throttle shaft. I don't want to get myself confused, so I like to put them as much as I can back together prior to starting on the next carb. All right, guys, this isn't the end of this video. As you will see, the next section will be me dismantling this one. I doubt I'll show you me assembling the middle carburettor, unless I think there's something particularly relevant, and I might drop that in, such as the throttle, not the throttle, the choke linkage. Okay, good night for the second. That's it. I'm going to go cranking it in, and it's not started. Let's get it started. let's get it started. I know, you didn't know you were going to be entertained as well, did you? And I bet you wish you weren't. Whoop, wrong way, Batman. As Robin said to Batman one day, "Hey, what's this up my ass, Batman?" "Oh, cock, Robin." Okay, that's cranked down. And do note, this gasket I had previously soaked in water so that I could get it to fit on there. Fit on there, fit on there, fit on there. Right, now we link this up. Oops. Make sure you get that baby, oops, up the right way would be a good start. Okay, and then we get it in there. Then we get our nice new pin. And we see whether this side has been fucked as well. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, there we go. Whoops, missed. Let's get missed again like we did last summer. Ooh, and okay, and see there it's got little notches. That's so that it bites in. And the way I do it, hopefully you can see this. Whoopsie. Just kind of pinch it in. And again, make sure you don't go past that edge there, otherwise you will have difficulty seating this. All right, so that looks in, and in all honesty, that doesn't look very good. That looks ridiculous. Grabbing one 7/16 drill. Let me see. Oh my God, yeah, that's way off. All right, so we need to bend that down a little. Still need some more. Perfect. All right, so that's that done. That can go on there now. I think in the right position. That one's trusty little thing. And let's take that beat up old washer off of there. Wow, that is on there. Let's see if I can get it to break free, as Freddie would say. I want to break free. I want to break free from your lies. You're so self-satisfied, I don't need you. I cannot sing to save my life, but that's your problem, not mine. Let's see if I can get this thing off. Should be able to. Ka-dink-a-dink. A-dink, a-dink-a-dee, a-dink-a-doo. My God, what a mess. And I've got to give it up. As Thin Lizzy would say, I've got to give it up. Okay, so we place over the aluminium washer, then we place over the little ticky tag, making sure we get it the right way up so that it can be red, or green or blue. And please excuse my sweat. I'm baking here. And then the special washer. Okay, that's just to get all things together, nothing done uptight. There we go, that's done. Let's, oh, we need the washers for this. Now they should be over here. And we need two washers. Should be these two, but let's not count the old chickaroonies. Yep, those two there are perfect. Let's just screw those on there. That's just everything together, ready for when it needs to go into the vehicle. Right, what do I need to do now? Let's come off of there. And let me just squidgy that up a bit. Alright, I do believe I can put this top in. Excuse me 1 second. Sweat was getting in my eyes. Now what I do need to do is adjust this here so that it's level, and that's done by this screw here. And as you saw in my previous video, I did this with my finger, but then double checked it with a straight edge. Okay, who stole my straight edge? It's a small bench, and now that thing's gone missing. I don't believe it, as Victor Meldrew would say. Why is it not where it should be? Okay. I really don't believe this. It's like you put that wrench down and there it was gone. Alright, let me find another straight edge that I have. Alright, trouble is I don't know if this one will fit. It does. Okay, well I don't want to take it out of there. This straight edge, that is razor sharp. So let me see how we're doing here. That is now spot on. Right, so now we can put the top on. So, grab this little beastie and line up the needle. Slip it in the hole. Drop this on top. Not right. Not right. Not right. You got a 1 in 4 chance, and I took all 4. I'm sorry you're having to, well maybe you're not, but I'm dripping with sweat here. Talking of sweat, not that I'm a great fan of SNL, but when Mike? Yes, I think it was Mike Baldwin. Or was it Alec? I don't remember now. Did Sweaty Balls. I love my sweaty balls. And he was kind of like talking about meatballs, but his name was Mr. Sweaty, so it was sweaty balls. And that's one thing we don't like is sweaty balls. Eek. Okay. So this one now is pretty much together. Pretty much. Just got to put this linkage back on the bottom. I need to just get this, pull it. If I can get it to come out, would be great. Don't know if I can. It's a little toughy wuffy. Nearly. There we go. Alright, and then what we do is we place it back in here, slip it through the linkage there. Hopefully you can see that. Come on. There we go. And then we put the pin back in. The split pin. Then we drop it and we pick it up again. Yes, the split pin. This being an English carburettor, it has split pins, not cotter pins. Doo-dee-doo. And then we struggle to bend it over. Bend over. There were those silly books and jokes when you were a kid, weren't they? Like the book Baby's Revenge by Nora Titoff. More of those. Okay, so this one now, I'm going to move my little label here. Why? Because it makes me feel good, that's why. Because it belongs there. Roma. Okay, so now I have what else? Ah, yes, we can do this little baby. And we put the special little washer on and we grab the seal. And the seal should be this little ring in here, if I can get it to come out. Okay, there it is. But as previously mentioned, if I can find it, there it is. My dielectric grease. I just put a little dibby dab dielectric grease on it. That way it makes it slide it in and on so much easier. It kind of helps perform a seal. If I'd have remembered, you should put it on after you put the seal on. Otherwise it makes it difficult to get the seal on. Why? Because you're going over those threads. Makes it slippery on the fingers. Alright, come on Gary. You can do this. Oh dear. Yeah. You know what they say, don't do what I do, do what I say. Oh, I've made it so slippery. Oh, stop it, Mum, stop it. Tell him to stop it, Mum. Alright, I think I've managed to get a little bit on there, so where are we? There we are. Let's see if I've done enough to get this to go in. I wouldn't be surprised if I haven't. Yeah, I haven't. Alright, we're getting there. Just gonna have to You're a yogi, and bear with me. Alright, there we go. That should be enough now. In fact, I'm going to give it a little bit more light smearing just to help do the seal. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Walking down the street. Okay. Okay, and as I'm sure you all remember before, you screw it down till it bases out, then you come back 3.5 turns. Half one, half two, half three, half. There we go. Alright, that is now set as it's going to be. That is set, that is set. The only other thing I will have to do will be to set this on the side here, and that's really done when it's on the vehicle and the engine is running. But I will get it roughly lined up so that it's ready. Next thing to do is to take this one apart and put it in the cleaner. I'm not going to show you me taking it apart. You've seen me do it on 2 carburetors. If you haven't got it sorted out by now in your head, go back and watch the videos again. Alright guys, thanks very much for watching, do appreciate it. See you in the next bit, not sure what it's going to be, but we'll find something to do and to amuse you. Well, assuming a lot of you that are watching this are E-Type enthusiasts, I just want to show you something this particular one has that is rather unique and, well, rare, I guess is the right thing to say. Get in here, look at the dash, and ignoring the wires that are hanging down, look at that beast. The hazard flash, made by Lucas, period correct. All of this we will deal with when we get that panel that goes there, pulls all that back up. But I just thought that might interest you guys. That is amazing. I think I'll steal it when the customer's not looking. All right, just wanted to show you that. And also those of you that may be interested, just hopefully it's not too dark. This is kind of, there's no light in here. I just wanted to show you the interior of this particular car. I've got that panel out because there was a smell of gasoline, and I believe the filler pipe is not quite right, but she's very nice inside this one, really is. Just needs a little bit of tidying, a couple of minor things, but I mean the interior, the leather seats, they're all in good condition. Does need a little what's the indicator for all the switches. It's broken, you know. It's minor things, really minor things, you know. The glove box need reflocking. It's no big deal. That's something I can do if the customer wants me to. Yeah, and these seal covers are beautiful. I mean, this really is a nice car. You know, minor things are missing, you know. Okay, there's a seal missing here. Not that it really matters that much in Arizona, but you know, it's something that the owner can do as and when finances allow. I mean, it is. It's a nice car. I do like this car. Yeah, I would love to own it, and I'd spend time polishing it and doing silly little detail things. And the wheels are excellent, tires are excellent, chrome's good. I mean, it's really a nice car. It has been loved. You can tell it's definitely been loved. And I don't suppose the owner will leave it to me, and they will, but there you go. Especially as they're younger than me. Oh dear. What a beauty. All right, that's it for the moment. back to doing some work on it, which I thoroughly enjoy, I must admit, but don't tell anybody.